Exploring suspect's evidence deletion amid police legalities and public opinions.
Knows that a suspect is actively getting rid of evidence, trying to delete it, what have you, break the phone, hide it. Under those circumstances, there's a greater cause for them to confiscate that phone and download it before the information is compromised. And people are going to say that. People are going to say that. The judge is going to say that. The judge has got to be thinking that. That's got to be a circumstance, you guys. Thank you, Peanut Butter. You as well with your crazy monster picture. I love it. But yeah, just think about that. Think about that circumstance being in place in the judge's mind. Potato knew how to reset. I'm sure she was part of that. Now, we've heard that Jen Soto used to sell other pictures online, possibly. She knew how to work her way around. She wanted to be an IT, which she called herself a hacker. All right. The reset shows guilt, but it also, there's legal terms for the guilt and trying to get rid of the evidence, which would lead law enforcement to push even harder to get that phone and do what they need to do with it. All right. So it's gotta be a factor in this. Had that not happened and the officer did that, it may be a different scenario now.
And at around midnight, this guy factory reset his phone twice, and he told police about it because they said something about the maps and they wanted to see where he'd been that day and just to figure out where he's talking about driving around with Maddie. And so that's what they were interested in. Like, let's see if this even matches, because it doesn't match the surveillance footage we have of him. So they were interested in that. And he then brought up, oh, you can look at my phone, but I factory reset it. So he was overconfident in giving the phone up because he'd factory reset it. He thought, there you go, they'll never find out.
And see, that's what I was thinking too. I think that, I don't know if he was so overconfident, but I do think Jen was very confident that the information was gone. They sat there in that chair and chit-chatted, reset it. She knew that happened. And she said, don't worry, you don't want to look more guilty. We don't want them finding Maddie right away. So we need to just give him the phone. Let him have it. Your dad will give you another one. Thank you, Nat, for the Guilty of Crime membership and supporting the channel. Everybody that comes here and hits the like button and you guys are just really good people in chat. If you don't agree, we can agree to disagree, but thank you. Thank you for that. We need more people supporting justice for Maddie and justice for all the true crime cases that we follow. All right. Yeah. Put the phone in a bowl of rice, the old school way. But guess what? iPhones are waterproof now. So you can drop your phone in the water and it's just fine.
But anything.
Is this interview, this interaction with him and police, is that recorded? Like, have you seen videotape of this?
Yes. So through FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act requests, I have requested everything I could possibly get. Police audio files, police video files. And in analyzing those, yeah.
And I'm going to be surprised if we get more information, you guys, because they did get right back to us, getting a FOIA, and we asked for more body cam, more anything, more videos, more statements, more anything. And they asked us to pay $97 to get whatever it is that they want to send us. Now, there's 333 people here in chat. So please say a prayer for Maddie that she gets complete and utter justice and that we can get more information. All right. We can get more information. Thank you guys all that are here for supporting. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Lisa Lynn, Jen's a gypsy, Sea Life. Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's hope we get more content through a FOIA. Next week would be great.
Yes, it's audio recorded. There's some body cam. Obviously, we've seen his police video interviews as well. And yes, you can absolutely hear how it went down. And I understand that there's an argument, of the police. Did they overstep their boundaries, which is obviously why the judge has to decide on this.
Right.
But for me, I'm like, this dude consented so many times, which kind of outweighs everything else. They said, he said, no, I only said check my maps. Well, you didn't. They said, can we download your entire phone? And he said, yes, that's fine.
Yeah. So just to get into the kind of nuts and bolts of the legal issues attendant here, whenever you don't have a warrant, there's two types of searches. You either have a warrant, and usually then you have no problem with the police as long as they're conducting themselves according to that warrant. If you want to challenge that, you've got to challenge the warrant. Here, because they didn't have a warrant, there's all these attendant Fourth Amendment issues, and one of them is consent. And there is the idea about limited consent. You can tell the police, if police say, hey, can we come inside your phone to, I don't know, just check to, what would they be checking for? Make sure your kitchen isn't leaking.
Right. I love that he's giving this perspective. I like it a lot. All right. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate you. All right. I did, Tanya, I sent you a message. I want to get those FOIAs. Hopefully we get those soon. Also, I do have more information on Idolo Brett Bonini, the music teacher that supposedly gave Maddie lessons, which I don't think so, more than once or twice. I think Jen was just swiping the money, but there's more information that I'd like to put out on him particularly. Michelle, have you seen the video where Stephan puts Maddie in the trunk? Just wondering if Stephan tried to conceal her when he took her out of the front seat. I have not ever seen a video where Stephan puts Maddie in the trunk. I don't think that they've released that video at all. I can't imagine that they would release that video. If you have something, please do send it over. guiltyofcrimebyj@gmail.com. All right. And yeah, I don't think that's going to be ever released. Probably not. All right. I doubt it. If it is, I'd be surprised, and I'd be hesitant to even show that video.
The downstairs apartment's got a leaky roof. Can we check your kitchen? That doesn't mean that they can then walk straight into your bedroom and start rifling through your shoe boxes. So there is this idea of you can give limited consent, but here, at least what you're telling us from this interview, it sounds like they were very careful in asking for that consent and recording it. So it's not like their word against his as it's happening in real time. I imagine it sounds like it was a fairly good search, right? After what you heard.
Yeah, from what I heard, and I know there's a lot of divided opinions on this. Some people are really worried that this evidence will get thrown out, and we'll have to see what the judge decides. But for me, even though, if people think that the law enforcement officer was being like sneaky, it was a female and she was like, oh, can I check your phone? Can I just, what's your passcode? And mind if I download your whole phone? Like it may have been said in a tone that he might not have realized is what people might